And there it goes in for yet another repair. Why, hello there. Welcome to episode 1 of the Super Cycle Saga series here in Phuket, Thailand, where we take this $200 2006 Honda Click 110 and see just how long we can let it last here on the island of Phuket. Yes, folks, you can come and you can rent a motorbike as cheap as $100 a month here. You can get a really nice bike, like I have, the Honda PCX 150, or for 6,000 baht, which is about $200 American, you can buy one of these absolute dreadful pieces of junk. Now, we're going to show you how much it costs to maintain this, everything we have to do to it to keep it running for hopefully 6 months. Then we're going to sell it and see just how much money it actually cost us to own and operate this for 6 months. So yes, if you're coming here, you can get an absolute bargain. And to be honest with you, where can you buy a motorbike for 200 bucks? Welcome to the Super Cycle Saga series. Stay tuned, kids, because it's going to be absolutely pathetic, most likely. Who knows?
How much this one, brother?
So in an attempt to be somewhat responsible when we purchased this glowing piece of machinery, we did have it checked over by a guy who we think knew something about bikes. We're not quite sure. He took it for a quick drive, came back and said that these shocks are absolutely, yeah, that's all he said, and we proceeded to buy it. Now, I will say this much: when we bought it, we were told that they were going to fix the shocks. When we went to pick it up, they said, oh yes, they're fixed. Like idiots, we didn't check, got out on the road, and well, sadly enough, they did not fix the shocks. Shame on us. We went back to talk to them about it, and they just laughed at us. So that's how we got off to a somewhat rocky start with the Click 110. Anyways, now we got to go get the oil changed, because when we checked the oil level and how clean the oil was, we couldn't find any oil. I'm guessing that it needs oil really bad. Go ahead.
สวัสดีครับวันนี้มิสเตอร์สกอตก็รถมาซ่อมนะครับวันนี้ปิ้นชกหน้ามันแตกครับเวลาขี่ฮะชกหน้าไม่ทำงานเวลาชกหน้าไม่เด้งครับลองชกหน้ามันไม่เด้งตอนนี้เปลี่ยนแล้วมันก็เด้งครับเปลี่ยน
So there we go, 3 days into owning our amazing Click 110 that we have dubbed the Titanic. We have spent an additional $30 on the shocks, which we had to have because this thing was like riding a cinder block down the road. We had the oil changed because there was almost no oil in it at all. And we had the inspection done, which again, I mean, it would cost us a couple of beers, who cared? And the guy really didn't know that much about bikes, as it turns out. So the mechanic shop that we have found that seems to be pretty good gave us a list of stuff that is longer than a holiday weekend that we need to do to it, that are actually quite important safety things, and we'll show you those over the next few weeks. Anyways, guys, listen, if you got any value out of this, or you just found it funny and kooky and you want to see what happens with this thing, please hit the subscribe button. And again, if you're not living your best life, go buy a $180 Click 110 in Thailand, and I promise you, you will be living your best life possible. Listen, kids, until next time, cheers.